Good day folks, and welcome to another tutorial. Today's tutorial is on how to create a simple trivia game that you can use on your Twitch channel, and your viewers can use channel points to redeem it to have a question posed in your chat that they can guess to answer, and have the answer after a certain amount of time be posted in your chat without you having to do anything. So you don't have to enter a command, you don't have to do enter anything for the answers. It's all done using MixItUp bot and text files. So without further ado, let's take a look at MixItUp and get things started. So you'll see right here, this is your main dashboard screen on MixItUp. This is the chat screen here. Normally you would have all your viewers listed over here. I have mine moved off to the side. But the first thing you want to do is you want to get a text editor. Notepad works great. So open Notepad, and this is going to be for your questions. So for today's purposes, we're just going to do question 1, question 2, question 3, and question 4. All your questions have to be on separate lines, so you have to hit the enter key after each one to create a new line. That's how the bot MixItUp knows how to read each individual one. So for this one, we're going to file and save as, and we're just going to call this tutorial quiz. So, or tutorial questions, and we'll just save it. And I'll use the same text file, and we'll do answer 1. Oh my god, answer 2, 3, and answer 4. And again, just for today's purposes, and you do file, save as, and instead of tutorial questions, we're going to call this tutorial answers. And there we go. And we're done with those. We won't need to open those again. So, So now what you want to do, because we're going to use channel points, you're going to click on the hamburger menu on the top left, and you're going to go down to Twitch channel points. As you can see, I have a bunch of stuff set up here already. We don't have a command in chat or a redemption for trivia for this anyways. If you already had this set up as a channel point redemption, like people could redeem it and then you would manually do the stuff, you can just do add command to existing reward. In this case, this is all brand new, so we're going to do create new channel point reward, and we're just going to call it tutorial trivia. Sorry, lost my train of thought there for a sec. So tutorial trivia, you'll get this little thing here, successfully created. You can update the channel point reward using the Twitch action inside of a command. There's things you need to do on the Twitch side, which we'll get to at the end of this. It's nothing major. I didn't give it any kind of grouping yet, but we're going to open it up. So it's under ungroup, tutorial trivia, and we're going to edit. So right now, as you can see, it's blank. There's our reward name, command group, channel points. Anything that I have created that uses channel points goes in here, and it's great to keep things grouped. It really helps you when you're looking for stuff at any point. So you have this set up, and your first thing you want to do is you need to set up a special identifier. And what that is it's going to tell MixItUp where to look for the questions and answers. And it's really simple. You just go down your action, find the special identifier, hit the add key, and the special identifier name, we're going to call it movie line. or actually, movie line is the one I use for my movie trivia. We're going to call this tutorial line. All one word, no special characters. Replacement text. MixItUp uses the $sign for identifiers, whether it's a username, whether it's a looking up a line or whatever. So for replacement text, it's going to be $, random number, and 4. In this case, the random number is 4 because I have 4 questions with 4 answers. If you had a trivia set up and there was 200 questions with 200 answers, you would put $ random number 200. This way, it knows how many lines to read and what to pick from. If you only wanted it to pick from up to line 50, you could say 50. But for today's purposes, we're going to use all the questions. So random number 4, and then you need to mark this globally used, so that it knows to use this for all your commands going forward. So now this is your identifier. So next thing you need to tell MixItUp what to do. So in this case, you want it to read and write from a file, and that's going to be up here. File, read and write. Hit your plus sign, and it's always good to name these tutorial questions read. You can call it whatever you want. You don't have to name it. It's just a good thing so that you know what command to look at. Under action, where it says save the file, you want it to read specific line from file. And for the file path, so that's going to be where your file is, we're going to browse. And this one, it's the tutorial questions. So there you go. Click on questions, click on open. Line number. This is where you get your line. So this is what we created the tutorial line for up here. So in this case, it's $ tutorial line. And a special identifier name. So now you need another identifier for what it's going to pull out of here. So this is going to be your question. So a special identifier name is tutorial questions. Question. And that's it. You do not use a $sign here. This is just telling MixItUp that this is what it's going to be called. You use a $sign to pull the information, which we'll get to in a second. So that's going to pull your question. Now you need it to pull the answer out of the answer file. So again, we'll go down to your action, file, read and write. Click the plus sign. Same thing, save the file. We're going to change that to read specific line. We're going to browse for our file. Tutorial answers is the one we want. Line is going to be your $ tutorial line. And the identifier for this one is going to be quite simply tutorial answer. And again, you can call it whatever you want. If you want to call it Bob, you could call it Bob. Just make sure you're consistent using Bob for the reference for this specific thing. But it's always good to call it what it is. So there's where now we have the read. So it's going to read the question. It's going to read the answer. Now, what's it going to do with those? So again, you're going to go down to your actions. Chat message. Plus. And so you want it to put something in chat. You want it to put the question in chat. So if you go up here to your question, there's your identifier, tutorial question. But to tag it and make sure it's pulling the right thing, you're going to use $, so that it knows it's an actual target per se to grab. And you're going to do tutorial question. Now, you're going to want to do for the, where'd it go? Oh, it's right there. It's already selected. It's already in the top one. So another chat message. This is for your answer. Hit the plus sign. And we know from up here, tutorial answer. So what we want is the $, tutorial answer. Now, let me show you what happens when we run this command. So I'm going to run it. So I'll do a test. So I'll hit play. And as you can see, oh, where's my chat? That is not the one I wanted. I wanted this one. Question 1, answer 1. Let me clear this because I was testing this earlier. It didn't clear. Why didn't it clear? I don't know. But so as you can see, it posted the question and the answer right away. But obviously, when you're running this in your chat, you don't want to put the question and the answer. You want to give them some time to think about it, come up with an answer. I choose 45 seconds for mine. And the reason I choose 45 is it gives people enough time to think about the answer and type it in, as opposed to Googling it and cheating, for lack of a better word. So we're going to add a wait in here. It's right there in your action command again. Hit the plus. And I'm going to go up here and right on this one, we're going to call this tutorial answer. If I could spell, read. So I'm going to create the wait. For this, just so it doesn't take forever, we're going to do an 8-second wait time. And you want it between your question and your answer for chat. So if you just click this blue right in here, drag it up and put it between. So now here's what will happen when I run this. So there's the question right there. And in a couple seconds, it posts the answer. So again, instead of 8 seconds, obviously you want to give them time. So I would change that to 45. And then go down here and save it. So now on the MixItUp side, it's done. But you still need to tell Twitch that it's there. So if you go to your channel, go to your creator dashboard, go to viewer rewards, and click on channel points. Enable channel points, obviously, channel points display, manage rewards and challenges. This is the one you want. So you're going to click on that, and you'll see here it's already created the reward, tutorial trivia. The cost is 1 joker. That's what I call my currency and my channel points. And it's ready to go. Well, if you leave it at 1, people are going to redeem the crap out of it. It's going to go through your questions, and your whole chat's just going to use up all your questions. So you want to hit the edit. There we go. Tutorial trivia. And you could do a little bot will ask a question. You have 45 or whatever you want to put seconds to answer. They don't need to require text. Make it I wouldn't make it too expensive. I run mine at all $2.50. You're going to need your icons here in order to do this. They all require icons. So we'll just go in. I already know where they are. Da, 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 da. So the 28. The 56. And the 112. There we go. You can select the background color. I keep all my background colors black. I just like the look of it better. You can pick whatever you want. Cooldowns and limits. You want to select this. Because if you don't put a cooldown on it, you'll get someone in there and they'll just redeem one question after another, after another, after another. And your whole chat becomes just a trivia chat. So anyone trying to have a conversation there, they're going to get lost. So, cooldown redemption time, I set mine for 10 minutes. Limit of redemptions per stream, I set mine up. I did an average, so I did 15. And per user, I did 5. Depending on how busy your chat is, you may add to that, lower it. There you go. So now, you hit save. And there it is. Actually, it's not there. It's down here. Tutorial trivia. Boom, boom, boom. So when somebody redeems this, which we will go back to my channel. And we're going to go to chat. And let's just clear this so we can start fresh. And I'm going to redeem it. So we'll go redeem. Tutorial trivia. And I can't do it now because I'm on live. I'm not on live stream, but I can very quickly go into my command here. La da 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 da. Tutorial trivia. And we'll do that really quick. So it's asked a question. I'll make my guess. And because of the special identifier, it's going to recognize that if it asks question 3, to go into the other text file and post answer 3 in 3, 2, 1. Oh, I thought that timing would work better. Oh, I set it for 45 seconds. Anyways, it will eventually post up the correct answer. So, there you go, folks. Let me just get back over here. Alright, so there you go. That is a very quick and simple tutorial to explain and show you how to set up trivia for your channel. And all you need is MixItUp bot and a text editor. Notepad works great. And of course, you need to be affiliated in order to use channel points. So on Twitch, but yeah, that there, you are good to go. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you like this video, I have more videos on the channel. Feel free to subscribe below and click on the notifications. So you'll be notified of my next upload. Have a great day, and we'll catch you next time.